Popular Jacksonville restaurants are tonight under the microscope.
Restaurant inspectors visited everything from chefs. They visited and saw this happening. Everything from chefs reportedly not washing their hands. They even saw some dead roaches on the floor. First Coast News' Lindsay Boach is on your side with the inspection report.
We begin at O'Charlie's in Fleming Island. 17 violations, 6 of them high priority. We went to speak with a manager and were told the report that said an employee handled raw chicken and then utensils and raw beef and then utensils was wrong.
Yeah, actually say is not touching raw meat.
Well, it says right here they touched raw chicken and then utensils.
Okay, you have to come back at another time.
This, an issue that was corrected on site. But some things were repeat violations, like food not held at a safe temperature, cheese at 64 degrees when it's supposed to be at 41, and raw shrimp stored over ready-to-eat deli meat. Those were taken care of while the inspector was there. And 2 small roaches found near the walk-in cooler, also corrected while inspectors were there. Country Cabin in Orange Park, 21 violations when inspectors visited on the 20th, and just 2 days later, 12 of them still had not been corrected. The inspection report says on the 30th, a chef washed his or her hands for 5 seconds and didn't dry them. And then on the 1st, an employee only washed his or her hands for 4 seconds without soap. At the time of this report, the restaurant is still pending a follow-up inspection. And out at the beach, Casa Marina Hotel and Restaurant, 35 violations, 9 of them high priority on the 30th. More than a week later, 11 of them remain, most of them with no change. Foods not protected on a buffet line. That was corrected, but there were a few reports with flies in the bar area and more in the main kitchen. A report from the 9th shows that management has started to deep clean the kitchen and bar, and that pest control has been to the establishment. And they were there when we went to go talk to a manager. Now, it's important to note that these restaurant inspections are just a snapshot of the conditions or a still frame in a video. On any given day, an establishment might have more or less violations. That's just what the inspector noted. And these inspections are not representative of the overall health of the establishment. And if you would like to find any of these reports for any restaurant on the First Coast, you can do so by visiting firstcoastnews.com. In Jacksonville, Lindsay Boach, First Coast News, on your side.
Now, to add to that point, O'Charlie's recently had an inspection and did meet all requirements. Both Country Cabin and Casa Marina will have follow-up inspections. And be sure to tune in to Good Morning Jacksonville every Tuesday. Lindsay Boach will be doing restaurant report cards.